The government blames investors for the housing crisis. Sorry, Jordan, this is going to be a bit of a rant. So Prime Minister Trudeau believes housing has been commodified by investors and companies that are using homes as an investment vehicle rather than families using them as a place to live, grow their lives, and build equity for their future. Now, the Prime Minister's comments show his actual lack of understanding of the housing crisis, and really this should bother you. And, I don't want to wade into the politics.
Well, if you don't understand the problem, then you can't make a solution.
You're not making that's exactly it, right? Listen, housing unit is a housing unit, regardless of whether you're making it for a renter or for a family. Building houses is a highly speculative venture, and only investors are really set up to do that. Like pre-construction is mostly investors buying that stuff, and that's creating housing supply.
Yeah.
And the government knows this, but housing costs are driven by government policy. So interest rates, immigration, mortgage rules, taxes, planning, housing planning. That's all in the government's bailiwick. And if they wanted to change it and wanted to create lots of supply,
think of what's happening in the condo market right now, for example. Yep. They want more condos built, but they're adding massive amounts of taxes
they're adding
those condos in order to build them. Right? So we went.
There's development charges. There's all the fees you have to pay.
They've all gone up and up and up and up,
and significantly by almost 50%. So
exactly. So they want inexpensive housing, but they're taxing the inexpensive housing, right?
And they used to charge landlords HST on building rental properties, right? Just dumb things. So, I find, Jordan, I don't know what you think, but I find Canadians, we tend to vilify wealth building a little bit, right? Instead of embracing investors to use their capital to help build our country. That's what we should be doing. Even the CMHC says that housing really has not kept pace with demand since the 70s, basically. And the CMHC is saying we need to build, I think it's 5.8 million homes by 2030.
Well, and it's a situation as well where the right hand doesn't know what the left hand is doing. If we're increasing immigration by 600,000 people, 500,000 people, and you're not building houses or putting policies in place in order to handle that, well, that's not our fault. It's a government.
So listen, let's stop the blaming. Let's stop blaming investors. Let's start blaming foreign buyers. Let's stop blaming short-term rentals. Whatever the scapegoat of the day is, listen, let's focus on solutions and let's realize, hey, it's not this government, but all governments since the 70s have really created this problem. Let's find a solution.
Working together.
And
they have to be part of the solution.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's true.
But, there has to be honest dialogue, not just you guys are the bad guys.
And be careful what you wish for, Justin, because investors have stopped buying. And you're going to see what's going to happen to housing supply in the next 2 to 3 years.